Hello, good morning children. Welcome to today's session of online class of Sri Gokulam Guruvayur. Children, today we are going to discuss about the topic accounting for share capital. Here is the topic issue of shares. As you know that company raises its capital by issue of shares. So both public company and private company can do that. But in case of public issue of shares, a company can raise or issue the shares by offering it to the public. Only after completing the documentation required as prescribed in the legal compliance. But in case of private placement of shares, shares can be issued and allotted to a relatively small number of selected group of investors privately to raise capital and not to the public in general through public issues. The investors in the private placement of shares are banks, mutual funds and insurance companies. So both public company and private company can go for issue of shares, but in case of public issue of shares, the company can issue the shares to the public, but in case of private placement of shares, only the selected small number of investors, through them only they can raise the capital, and the investors of private placements are banks, mutual fund and insurance companies. Now, what is initial public offer? Making an offer or inviting the public in general for the first time to subscribe share, it is known as initial public offer. So if a company is making the issue of shares for the first time, it is known as initial public offer. Now let us move to the next concept, that is accounting of shares. A company can issue the shares either for cash or for consideration other than cash. Today we will discuss about issue of shares for cash. Issue of shares for cash means shares issued by a company against payment received by check or a banking instruments. In issue of shares for cash, there are two ways of collecting the money or collecting the payment. The first way is in lump sum, that is along with the application, or the second way of collecting the capital money is in installment at different stages. So in today's class we will discuss about the first type of issue of shares for cash, that is issue of shares and amount payable in lump sum. Children, there are two journal entry while we record the issue of shares in lump sum. Now let us see the journal entries related to issue of shares and amount payable in lump sum. There are two journal entries. The first entry is for receiving share application and allotment money. Children, as you know, when the prospectus is issued to the general public, they will fill that application form and they will mention the shares which they have to purchase of that company. They will mention the number of shares which they have to purchase and that number of shares into the application money, or we can say in this case the face value of that shares. When you multiply that, you will get the total amount of shares which a shareholder have to pay. That will be clear when we do the problem. For the time being, you just understand that there are normally two journal entries in case when we are receiving the share application and allotment money. The first journal entry is bank account debited to share application and allotment account. Bank account debited to share application and allotment account. Narration is be in the application and allotment money received. The second journal entry is for allotment of shares. The entry goes this way. share application and allotment account debited to share capital account. And if you are going for a premium, then one more entry will be there to securities premium reserve account. So there are two journal entries which you have to remember. Children, terms of issue of shares is the next concept. A company may issue shares at par, that is at the nominal or face value, or at premium, that is above the nominal or face value. Suppose the face value of the one share, unit share is 10 rupees. So if the company is issuing that shares for 10 rupees, it is known as at par. And suppose the 10 rupee share face value of that share, if the company is issuing at 12 rupees, that is 2 rupees extra, that amount is known as premium. So these are the two ways or terms of issues of shares, at par and at premium. Section 53 of the Companies Act 2013 does not allow issue of shares at discount. So issue of shares at discount is not allowed. So there are only two ways to issue the share, that is at par and premium. Now let us discuss a problem for a clear understanding of this concept. We are going to discuss about the issue of shares that is at par, fully subscribed, and amount payable in lump sum. We know that there are lump sum and installment, two methods. Today we are discussing the problem related to lump sum. So let us try to do this problem. Dynamic Limited offered for subscription on 1st April 2019 1 lakh equity shares of 10 each at par, payable along with application. Children, what is the name of the company? Dynamic Limited. They are offering to the public to subscribe. How much shares are they offering to the public? It's 1 lakh equity shares. So they are offering 1 lakh equity shares. They are inviting the public to purchase their 1 lakh equity shares. What is the nominal or face value of one share? 10 rupees. And they are issuing it at par. Par means 10 rupees share they are issuing at 10 rupees itself. No more nor less. Not in premium, not in discount. So 10 rupees share they are issuing at 10 rupees itself. It is like par. Payable along with application. So reading this question, we can understand that this share we will be collecting in one single installment, that is at one time itself. All the shareholders, they are making full value, nominal value, they are giving the whole nominal value of the shares. Applications were received for all the shares by 30th April 2019 and the shares were allotted on 15th May 2019. Pass necessary journal entries in the books of the company. So here they are asking us to pass a journal entry. The first thing you had to write the name of the company as your solution. In the books of, what is the name of the company? It's Dynamic Limited. So in the books of Dynamic Limited, write down your journal entry. You know the format of a journal entry: date, particulars, ledger folio, debit amount and credit amount. Here in the date column, it is given that 2019 is the year. So write down that first. Then we are asked, when are we receiving the first application money? That is on 30th April. It is mentioned that applications were received. That means application, along with the application we are receiving the money of first installment. Only one single installment is there. So that single installment we are collecting on 30th April. So write down here 30th April. What is the first journal entry? We saw in the previous slide. Bank account debited to equity shares application and allotment account. You have to remember this journal entry. Bank account debited to equity shares and shares application and allotment account. Now how you got this 10 lakh? You have to show it in the bracket, though it is not shown over here. It will make your working easy. That is bank account, open a bracket, write down this is the number of equity shares which you have issued. So 1 lakh into, what is the nominal value or face value of that share? 1 share 10 rupees. So for 1 lakh share, how much? Multiply it. 1 lakh into 10, you will get 10 lakh. This is how you got that amount. So better you show it in the bracket, that 1 lakh into 10 rupees. You got the debit side item as 10 lakh. Same you are transferring to that money, whatever money you have received, that you will transfer to equity share application and allotment account. So here it is, you have written 10 lakh here also. What is the narration? Being the application money received on 1 lakh equity shares at the rate 10 each. So you are receiving an application money on how much shares? 1 lakh shares. What is the face value of that share? 10 rupees each. 1 share value is 10. So what is the value of 1 lakh? 1 lakh into 10, you will get 10 lakh. So this is your first journal entry. Now move to the second journal entry, May 15th. That is when we have allotted the shares to the public. So May 15, the second journal entry, equity share application money, that is account debited. What you have written in this first entry in front of equity share application and allotment account, how much amount is there? 10 lakh. That same 10 lakh you have to write here, and this account you will transfer to equity share capital account. So why you are collecting this money? So that you can raise your capital. So this share application and allotment account, that money, the whole amount you are transferring to your equity share capital account, the 10 lakh, same amount. What is the narration? Being the shares allotted and money transferred to equity